The biggest price you ever paid for someone else's lies? My uncle showed up late to the family reunion, asking my dad for $67 for groceries and gas. My mom made a joke about why he was always asking for money, and his daughter's eyes suddenly widened like she was going to cry. But she didn't, so I forgot about it until 3 weeks later. I was at the gas station at 2 a.m. when I saw my uncle's beat-up Hyundai at Pump 7. Through the window, I watched him arguing on the phone and clearly heard, "Please leave her out of this. I just need another week." He was dripping sweat, and when he went inside, he bought $200 worth of scratch-offs and started frantically scratching them right there at the counter. That's when I started noticing patterns I'd never paid attention to before. Unc always knew exactly when Dad got his quarterly bonus or when Mom's tax refund hit. Then he'd show up within days, asking for money for car repairs or school supplies, and the amounts always seemed to increase around major sporting events. I began watching his daughter more closely. At our next family dinner at Olive Garden, she stared at her water glass while everyone ordered. "I'm hungry," she whispered. Unc's face was flooded with disappointment in himself. "You're always hungry," Aunt Becca muttered, flagging the waiter. "More free bread, please." The thing was, I'd seen her crushing 2 gas station hot dogs in the parking lot 20 minutes ago. Now she was acting hungry. But why? The really weird stuff started when I caught Unc going through my parents' mail during Easter dinner. He was photographing documents with his phone, and when I confronted him, he laughed it off, saying he was checking if they had the same mortgage company. 2 days later, I peeked into his car window and saw it was carpeted with losing lottery tickets, thousands of them sorted into bundles by date, and I started wondering how deep in debt he really was. I borrowed his phone to make a call and found videos in his gallery. His daughter in their bathroom mirror was practicing saying things like, "My tummy hurts so bad." Each time Unc's voice projected from behind the camera, "Go again, try pinching yourself till you cry." In another video, he asked, "Did you see who offered to buy you food?" "Only cousin Janet." I airdropped the videos to my phone, thinking the little girl was getting abused. So the next chance I got alone with her, I gently sat her down. She was like 9, so I figured I could just get the answers out. But when I asked what was going on, she just told me, "Daddy likes to play games," and ran off. That's when I had enough. I decided to follow him to see if he really was going to the casino every night like I suspected. And when I saw him meet some dangerous-looking men in the casino parking garage at 3 a.m. exchanging something, I knew I had to act. I walked right inside behind him where he was betting amounts that made me dizzy, completely focused and nothing like the bumbling loser persona he showed our family. Breaking into his apartment the next morning felt wrong, but I was desperate for answers. I expected to find eviction notices and loan shark threats, but his place was almost obsessively neat. In his closet behind boxes of losing lottery tickets, I found a small safe. I guessed the combination using his kids' birthdays, and found a safety deposit box key for a bank downtown inside. I knew whatever was in there would explain everything, and when I finally convinced the bank to open the box for me, my legs nearly gave out. There was a lottery ticket from 5 years ago worth $50 million, carefully preserved in protective plastic. But that wasn't even the shocking part. Underneath were receipts for everything. Mom's student loans paid in full, Dad's business debt that almost bankrupted us, Grandma's chemo treatments, medical bills for family members I didn't even know were sick. Every casino trip, every lottery ticket, every gambling debt was a lie to hide that he'd won $50 million, but it still didn't explain the borderline child abuse with his daughter. At the next family gathering, Uncle showed up with fresh scratchers visible in his pocket, maintaining his cover. I waited until the room went quiet and projected the videos of his daughter's hunger training onto the TV. Full story on channel, link below.